Hey friends, thanks for tuning in. This is a podcast where I speak on feelings, sex, friendship, and whatever else makes you uncomfortable. Join me on my journey as I give you something worth listening to.
Mic 212, mic 212. Time to start listening to something worth listening to. Bet you never heard bars like that, huh? You're welcome. First thing is first, welcome back to another episode of Something Worth Listening to. Sheesh, I feel like I haven't recorded in like 2 weeks. Well, because in reality, I haven't. Last week's episode was ready the week before that. So yeah, and it's not like I didn't want to, I just didn't find the time to. But now I have, and here we are, once again, all alone, you and me and you. Let's get this party started. Oh yeah. I just want to thank everyone again and again and again for just listening, subscribing, sharing, writing in, answering me back. Yeah, you guys are being so much more active from before. Definitely appreciate it because I can't be posting shit and fucking talking to myself. It's embarrassing. So thanks. Second thing second. Guys, your girl has been on some sad girl vibes lately. And I want to say it's out of nowhere, but it's been like this for the past 2-3 years. You know what I mean? Up and down and up and down and up and down. Some people is like, oh, seasonal depression. And I don't want to go as far and call it depression. I don't know what it is, but your bitch be feeling down. So when I did the episode Therapy Sesh 101, I felt great after that, and I felt great venting to you guys and telling you, just shit that was going on in my head, because it's my podcast. I could say what I want. I could do what I want, and y'all gonna listen because y'all are ride or dies. But after that, I have decided, okay, well, maybe I'll just vent to you guys every time I feel like I can't hold it in any longer. But then I did some thinking, and although that would be great for me, selfishly speaking, it wouldn't be fair to you guys, because I'm pretty sure some of you guys listen to this to get away from sad girl vibes, So what the fuck I look like being an escape, right? I guess I should flatter myself and call myself an escape, right? I'm here being an escape from your normal sad girl vibes or sad boy vibes to bring you more sad girl vibes or sad boy vibes. Yeah, we don't want that. And then y'all won't listen, and y'all won't share, and y'all won't tune in. And we trying to go up, not down, baby. So, I say all of that to say all of this. I've decided to contact a therapist. And, well, I decided this last week. And I did contact a therapist. I have my first session on Tuesday. So I'm really excited. I'm not excited to be sad. I'm just excited to finally progress and begin healing. I've tried that on my own. I've tried speaking to close people. And the reality of the situation is, I'm not saying people don't care, but people don't care, if that makes any sense. You can't constantly go to the same person or the same 3 people because they got their own shit too. I was just explaining. My older brother, we've always been pretty close. And now I can't call him all the time. You know what I mean? He has his own family. And it's not his fault, or I don't want him to feel bad about that. But it is what it is. My best friend, she got her own shit going on. You know what I mean? My cousin, she's fucking school driven, college driven. It's just people have their own lives. They're not going to be there for you all the time. And I'm pretty sure I'm like that too. Long story short, oh guys, just so you know, I don't want any of you to feel guilty that I just said this. I'm so sorry. I don't want you to feel bad. I am not saying that you guys are not there for me. All I'm saying is people are just consumed with their own lives, because it is what it is. We're not young anymore. We're fucking adulting, and this is bad. So with adulting, I figured the adult thing to do would be to get a fucking therapist. I have good insurance, full coverage, might I add. So why not do it? I'm excited. That's all I wanted to say. I'm hyped. Just let's start this healing process going. Let's start eliminating things in my life that don't make me happy. And I know nothing can truly bring you happiness except for yourself, because actually happiness is a feeling. You can't bring someone happiness. they can feel happiness. But yeah, I just can't wait to start crossing out things that don't make me happy. Speaking of which, my job. Like I said before, I work at Old Navy. There's nothing wrong with Old Navy itself. There's just something wrong with me being there. I just feel very stagnant. You know, I've been there for about a year, which is not really a long time. It went pretty quick. Just the simple fact is, I just feel like I'm stuck. I don't want to stay there and take on responsibility because I don't want to feel like I'm stuck there. What I mean by stuck is like, you make more money at a spot, you gain more responsibilities, which means you have to put in more hours and be there longer, which means you don't have time to do what you really want to do, which would be being consistent with this podcast, which would be actually doing things for fun, which would mean doing things that make me happy. I know money is important and it's easier said than done that sometimes you need a break for yourself. But I've learned, especially since Corona, to put myself first, especially if I need a mental health check or a mental health day. It is so important that you take a breath every once in a while. Again, way more easier said than done, but you need to do it. Don't fall into the trap of worrying about paying your bills because, bro, money will come and money will go. As fast as you get it, you will lose it, and you can lose it. So I'd rather be content and know that money's gonna come in eventually than stressed and not even having $1 to spend on myself. We don't know where the fuck this world is going. Last year, who would have thought we would have been here now? You know what I mean? So who the fuck knows what's gonna happen next year or in 2 years by this time? So nah, baby, spend that day for yourself or spend that money on yourself. Not everything, and I'm saying be irresponsible, but handle your business. Don't stress about what you can't control. And that's another thing that I'm trying to learn how to deal with, along with patience and grace, you know? Money comes and money goes. Fucking take care of yourself first. Another thing that I've decided to cut out, and I've been made this change, but I might as well speak on it. School. I love going to school. I love being in the setting and being in an environment where I feel like I can learn. So, therefore, when I told you guys in the episode, Tell Me How You Really Feel, that I was dropping all of my classes, I dropped them. And I kept the ones that pertain to podcasting and pertain to media production because that's what I want to do. That's where I see myself going. Math, I do not care for it. Writing, is cool, like English is alright or whatever, but not for me. What else was I taking? I forget. Those other classes, for what? To get a piece of paper that's not going to guarantee us a job? I don't mind paying for school or paying for something if I know what I'm going to get out of it. These are skills that I can use and that I am using and that I will perfect to make me happy so I can get a job that I actually love doing. I don't want to be in nobody's Old Navy explaining why something is not on sale today and it was on sale yesterday. I don't want to go look for your size fucking too short because too regular didn't squeeze the booty right. I'm good. So I take 2 classes, radio and cinematography. They're going great. Well, I don't really do anything in cinematography. I let everybody else do the work. But radio's going great. I absolutely love it. I love it. I could not have asked for a better professor. I love it. All right, you whores. Topic change. So, I went to an 80s party last night. And it was lit. I had a great time. There were older people there, so late 20s, early 30s. And I recommend partying with them. That's not the first time I party with them, but I'm just saying I recommend partying with them versus my peers. Because when you go to a party with my peers, age range 18 to 25, it fucking sucks. Everybody's worried about looking cute. Everybody's worried about just standing there. Everyone's worried about just the wrong things. Like, when you go to a party, you're supposed to dance. Like, it's okay. You should social. You should mingle. Socialize. That's what a party is put together for. I just wanted to let you guys know in case you didn't know that. Older people,
I love it. They don't care if they're the only ones dancing. They're gonna dance, they're gonna party, they're gonna make sure that they do what they went there to do. Before I get fucking sidetracked into this topic, let me go into the topic that I really wanted to talk about. I ran into my old friend and I haven't seen her in like 3 years maybe. And it felt good. It was just like our old vibe, but even better. Because when I first met her, I was 18 and she was like 25. So I didn't really know who I was as a person. You know, it was more of the, oh, like follow the crowd, or like, yeah, this is cool, I'll go with the flow or whatever. Now, me being 24 and she's 28, right? I think that made sense. I don't know. Wow, horrible at math. I am so embarrassed, but whatever, you'll figure it out. Okay. She's damn near 30, the woman. And now I feel like I'm actually who I am. So it was cool. Like I said what I said and it was whatever. She was like, Kendra, I remember you when you were a little virgin and you didn't do this and that and da da da. I said, I know, sis. Now I'm a hoe. Like I just can't contain myself. Nah, let me stop. Just kidding. But it was just fun. It was great. I had a good time. Now, I bring that up to say this. Just because you and another person don't talk every day, don't call each other all the time, don't hang out, that is fine, okay? This is for those still struggling with that balance, because I was like that, and now I know that people just get consumed with their own shit. People go through things internally and they don't realize that on the receiving end, the other person could think it's personal. I don't know if that made any sense, but I'm gonna break it down a little more, okay? Okay. We caught up and she told me that she was going through some shit, as we all go through shit. Now, I never felt no way that she didn't reach out, because I wasn't reaching out to her either. So it can't be the pot calling the kettle black. Just wouldn't make no sense. But if I had felt a type of way, I would think it's like, oh, she don't fuck with me no more. In her mind, she has so much going on with A, B, C, and D, she didn't even get to K. Get it? You like what I did there? Because Kendra? Anyways, she didn't even get to me. She's not thinking about me. I'm the last thing on her mind. And that's not in a rude way. That's in a reality type of way. But when you can come together with someone that you haven't seen in about 3 years, and it's like you guys never stop talking, I feel like that's when you know it's real. That's when you know, like, I just love mutual love. And I'm not talking about like relationships. I'm talking about just with people in general. I used to be that type of person and be like, oh, if she don't hit me up, I'm not going to hit her up. Or if he don't want to talk to me, I don't want to talk to him. Bro, you can't be like that. Sometimes people go through their shit and they don't even think about you. And again, it's not in a mean way. It's just the simple fact of shit is going left, shit is going right, and you're just not there. So sometimes I think we should all take a step back from the situations. And this is one thing I pride myself on. I take a step back from most situations that happen in my life, and I think of things that I did to make someone feel a type of way, and I think of things that I could have done to not make them feel a type of way. Or this is a better way. I take a step back and reevaluate the whole situation, internally and externally. This is how I feel, but I gotta put that shit to the side because this is what actually makes sense. And not that weird psychotic makes sense as in you think your man cheating, so you're gonna make up a whole story how he went to go see Tina and Rebecca and, you know, Jessica. No. Just a whole look at the picture, because that happens to me too. I don't talk to my best friend all the time, every day. And at first she was like, bitch, like, what the fuck? You know, she felt away. But she just learned, like, okay, maybe this bitch got something going on that she don't even really feel like talking to people. Because that's what it is. You don't be wanting to be in the mood for everybody in your face 24/7. I don't want to be in the mood for everybody in my face 24/7. The problem is, once I get you in my face, I don't want you to leave. So I kind of do have like clingy issues. But like, I won't talk to you for like 5 days and then I'll talk to you for 5 hours straight. You know, I wouldn't want to leave you alone for 5 hours straight. That don't mean I don't fuck with you. That just means that I like my space. Some people like their space. Some people like their time for themselves. Or, okay, perfect example. If you got kids, it's your kids that you're thinking about all the time. Or I can't even imagine what else you would think about. Your kids, your bills. So you're not even really thinking about friendship right now. To backtrack, but keep moving forward a little bit. There are certain people in my life that I would confide to. I can't do that anymore. I don't want to be that person to keep, oh, hey, I'm sad. Oh, hey, I have a problem. Oh, hey, like, can you talk to me right now? Because they got their own shit. So what I look like crying all the damn time, disrupting them. I hope I'm making sense. I'm not really good with words, which is ironic because I want to talk shit and get paid for it for a living. So I'm just gonna have to figure that out. I think I said that before too, but it doesn't matter because here I am saying it again. Sometimes, especially if you know you're a sensitive person, take a step back and evaluate the situation. It's not you. And I don't know if this was meant for like younger people. Actually, no, it doesn't even matter how old you are because maturity comes with the mind, not the age. There are fucking 40-year-olds that still act like little boys and little girls. And there's 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds that they have it together in their head. I mean, not fully together because nobody has that shit fully together, but they got most of it down packed. You feel me? You feel me? I said I wanted to start saying you feel me a lot more because I love when people say that. I was listening to this podcast and this girl was like, you feel me? Like, ba-da-da-da, you feel me? And then my brother, he'd be like, yo, you feel me? So I'm like, yeah, I feel you. You feel me? And I think I want to say that more. I'm going to try and work it in. You feel me? That didn't work there, but I'll figure it out. You feel me? Feel me? Feel me? All right. Sorry. Please come back next week. I think I said everything that I wanted to say. Although this episode was like about nothing. I mean, not really nothing, but kind of nothing. I'm going to have a hard time like titling it. Thanks for listening. Genuinely appreciate it, and you know I do. You know I always love when y'all rate me. All right, I'm not even about to repeat all this all over again. I know y'all tired of hearing it, but again, just thanks. Last time, this week, I'll say it because you know next week I gotta say it again and make sure y'all feel appreciated and shit. But I hope I gave your asses something worth listening to, you dirty little whores. I'll see you whores next week. Until then, keep sucking dick and licking clits. Bye.